Ever since I was a kid, I've wanted to explore the world.
Huh?
So this year, that's exactly what I've done. But first, we need to go back to the start of the year, back home in New Zealand, at a little festival called Twisted Frequency, a 4-day-long festival in this beautiful valley. After some crazy 4 days there, I drove up to the North Island to pick these things. But the thing with last summer was it rained pretty much like all the time. This is also when I found out my tent is not waterproof at all. So I slept in my little car every day for 2 months.
Keep all your game, highs and lows, highs and lows.
I was so sad about the bad weather, I didn't even film it, but here's some stock footage to show you pretty much what it was like.
Every wave.
So I had a goal set to make enough money to travel, and I don't know how I done it, but I made it. So I drove back to Christchurch, packed my bags, jumped off a bridge, and said my goodbyes. Look at this cake my friends made me. That was seriously so cute. At the airport, my family was so sad to see me go.
Relieved that he's finally going.
But it was time to go to Vietnam. Oh yeah, so I chose the cheapest plane tickets I could, which meant I had a 3-day layover in Australia. But I mean, can't complain about that. But then I jumped on this big bright yellow airplane, like I was on the magic school bus.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a...
Pick your second right past Mars.
So much happened in Vietnam. I could go into all the details, but then this video would probably be 3 hours long. As I said, I didn't really have a plan, so I kind of just went off recommendations of people of where to go, and then I'd go there. And then I'd meet more people, they would recommend more places, and then I'd go there. And it kind of just escalated like that in the most beautiful way possible. So the answer to, was it worth it to go without a plan? It was so worth it. So much happened. I even cooked some Vietnamese food. And ended up on the back of a scooter doing the Ha Giang loop. And then a short flight to Laos. I wasn't expecting much on this cheap flight, but I gotta say, this legroom, pretty good.
Oh!
I traveled there for 2 weeks.
I was meant to look like cool, like I was eating my ice cream.
I like this version better.
That's so much better.
I even swam at the bottom of a waterfall and gave rice to some monks. And of course, I visited Thailand. So much happened here, but I'll make it shorter. I ended up getting lost in Chiang Mai with these two. That was such an adventure. And watched the sunset in Pai. It was also here that I realized I left Gus at my hostel in Chiang Mai. If you don't know who Gus is, this is him. He's my travel buddy, my homie, and he's a globe.
How's Gus feeling?
He's feeling ready as well.
I was so worried about Gus, so I quickly emailed the hostel and they sent this back. They even sent this cute picture with it. That was so sweet. So I raced back down to Chiang Mai, grabbed Gus, and hopped on a train to Bangkok. The only issue was there were only third class tickets left. This meant I had to sit on a wooden bench in a hot ass train for 12 hours. Safe to say, it sucked. But then I had to take another 12-hour train. This one wasn't any better, but I had to go down south. The islands were calling my name. Yo, Abu, come here. And it was so worth it. I even swam with a giant turtle. I had a lot of people recommend this one island, Koh Lanta. So I had to visit. So after a really rough boat ride, I went to go greet Kate at the airport. She flew all the way from New Zealand to come to this island. It must be pretty amazing.
Loves it.
Is he out?
Hello, Grandpa.
We even snorkeled with tropical fish. And had the best pad thai I've ever had. Shout out to Warehouse Gardens. After saying goodbye to Kate, it was also time to say goodbye to Southeast Asia. With Miss Frizzle in the cockpit, I flew to Berlin. I was in Berlin for a week, but I could have stayed there way longer. It was amazing. Time to go to Netherlands, see my Dutch family again after 5 years. Oh my god, it's cold. I spent a month there. And then I went to the USA. We visited the Great Lakes. Swam in the pool. Went to the beach. And had beautiful times with beautiful people.
me.
And go.
That's good.
Then it was time to go back to Europe, starting with a week in London. Alright guys, so actually now in a cabin in the middle of Ireland. Yeah, that was dope.
This is a little awkward. Things haven't really been working out as well between us, and I think it's time for both of us to
I also visited Northern Ireland.
How you feeling, man? Good, baby. Let's go.
And stayed with these cool dudes I met in Laos. I just messaged them and they said,
Yeah, go, yeah. What's Oh!
then back to the Netherlands. With Boris and Ella. And Mum and Dad. At this point, I'd already done so much more than I could have ever dreamed of. But I didn't just want to travel the world. I also wanted to live across the world and really fully experience it. So I needed to find a room. But this was actually easier than I thought, with the help from my Uncle Jos getting on the microphone at his party and just saying, my nephew's looking for a room. And that brings me here, to Breda, a city in the south of the Netherlands. So remember how I said I went to that festival at the start of the year? So there I met this group of Germans, including this dude, Daniel.
Do it again.
Well, he invited me to come celebrate New Year's with him again, so I politely declined. No, just kidding. Obviously, I said yes. So, back to Berlin again. Now it's January, and it's so cold. I hope you like my recap of 2023. I want to make more videos like this, so if you like it, let me know and stay tuned. Bye!